Real quick, people, I want to deal with conspiracy theories. This is one thing that people have to know. Just because something is a conspiracy theory, it doesn't mean that it's right, but the most important part of it, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. A conspiracy theory could be right or it could be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that when people hear the word conspiracy theory, they automatically dismiss whatever's being said because they feel like, well, it's just conspiracy or whatever, whatever. So the connotation, they have given it a negative connotation. So anytime you hear conspiracy theory, is automatically something to dismiss. No, you're terribly wrong if you dismiss something because somebody has gave it a label of a conspiracy theory, because it could be right or it could be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And furthermore, when it come on to this whole corona thing, what you got to know is it doesn't matter what it is at this point. We know that something is happening because people are experiencing, deaths in their family. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is. Something is happening. So you got to be realistic and stop being crazy and acting like, oh, this is just a conspiracy theory. It's a pandemic and this, that, and the third. So what? So what? In real time, real things is happening to real people. That's what matters. All the minor details and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. You still have to do the necessary preventative maintenance. You understand what I'm saying? And the necessary precautions, you know what I'm saying? And things of that nature, because there's something is happening. It don't matter if you call it uh, Beelzebub. Who cares? You understand what I'm saying? The bottom line is there's something happening. It's happening in real time, and people are dying from it, and people are becoming very sick, and some are having long-term effects from it. You know, if they get it and they don't die, people are still having mental issues and all kind of other after effects after experiencing this thing. So whatever it is, call it whatever you want to call it. There's something happening, and you need to take the proper measures and proper precautions. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being crazy. Like, stop acting like you don't see what's happening in front of your eyes. Stop acting like people not telling you that they lost family members and things of that nature due to this thing. So whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, however you want to twist and turn it, conspiracy theory, pandemic, whatever you want to say about it, there is something happening in real time, and people are dying. You understand what I'm? People are getting sick. People are having long-term, they don't even know because it's so fresh, but people are already having long-term issues. You know, the people that don't die, many of them are having long-term issues. Some of them will have to have medical type of treatments maybe for the rest of their life. You understand what I'm saying? So we just got to stop it. You know what I mean? Like, really and truly, like, you got to stop being dismissive. Yeah, it's a lot of fuckery going on. You understand what I'm saying? With the government, and they playing games with this and games with the stimulus money and letting people suffer and die and hurt. And they talking about herd, what they call it, herd immunity and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And they launching a all-out campaign, the biggest in the history of the world, to get people to take these vaccines. That's another story and another issue. But the bottom line is, people, just just look. I mean, yo, things is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Don't stop being dismissive and going along like every. It's not about panicking or nothing like that. That's not the whole what I'm saying. I'm not telling nobody to panic and go crazy and nah, it's not even about that. It's just about preventative maintenance, and it's about you caring enough about yourself and other people to take the necessary precautions to at least try not to get this shit. You know, at least try. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Everybody might get it. Who knows? But at least try. Do the measures. Do the things that the smart things. To try to you know hopefully not get it and not infect somebody else. Because even if you get it, for instance, and you don't die, that's great. That's wonderful. You know what I'm saying? But what if you get it and you pass it to your brother, your sister, your aunt, your nephew, your niece, your cousin, your grandmother, or somebody else, and they do die? You know what I'm saying? You know? That's just like you do a crime or you do some grimy shit and somebody go kill your grandmother. Somebody go kill your mother or your aunt or your sister or your brother or some shit like that. How the fuck does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I mean, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? All these people traveling, throughout the holidays, the so-called holidays and all of that kind of thing. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? People traveling, people having planning for all these family gatherings, like everything is normal. Then they want to send the children back to school, like the children ain't going to bring the shit home to their parents or whatever the case is. Then you got jails. You got jails where, you know, Virginia Beach, for instance, you got a jail in Virginia Beach jail, over 100 inmates got corona already. And about 5 or more employees got it. You understand what I'm saying? People are quitting their jobs over there because they like, yo, I'm not risking my life for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you got people that work at the jail walking off the job because they not even giving them the appropriate proper equipment to protect themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of things going on that it's just crazy. It's insanity. You know what I'm saying? It's insanity. People being forced to work. Well, not forced to work, but you kind of, you got to pay your bills, this, that, and the third. But then you go to work and the work is not providing the necessary safety for you. You know what I mean? And then you get it and then you take it home to your husband, your wife, or your kids or whatever, and one of them die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. Like, at some point, you know what I'm saying, people just got to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together. You know what I mean? Because, yo, things is happening in real time. That's all I could tell you. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's I don't know.